Welcome to the June Business Forum. My name is Tammy McGoy. I am partner with Warren Averett and your 2016 chair. I want to thank the sponsor of Cox Media for hosting today's show. Today we're going to be talking and showcasing our members. And my first guest is Ken Hare, President and CEO of Children in Crisis. Welcome, Ken.
Good. Hello, how are we doing?
Good.
Good to be here.
Well, Children in Crisis is such a vital organization within our community. Why don't you share with the folks a little bit about Children in Crisis?
Well, thank you very much. Before I get into that, I have to say thank you very much for Long Beach Chamber and all you do for not only Children in Crisis, but the other nonprofits and charities in the community. It's just wonderful. And, if you had to pick out something that you didn't have time for,
yes,
it wouldn't be for Long Beach. You always have time for that because that's the most productive thing we do as a charity. So thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Children in Crisis is a local nonprofit charity that was established in 2003, and we raise funds to build a children's neighborhood. And the very, very important thing that we talk about and focus on is it's very important for a child to have a home. It's important for everyone to have a home,
right?
But especially a child. And so we build an emergency shelter to address the need for the immediate placement when a child is taken out of an unsafe environment or they're abused or neglected. They have immediate placement 24 hours, 7 days a week. And that's a temporary facility, and that gives the time the Department of Children and Families and Families First Network to work each individual case and determine what's best for the child. And if that's a traditional foster home, that's great, which there's not a lot of, and there's not enough for sure. And then we have 4 foster homes in our children's neighborhood that they will move either from the emergency shelter or directly into those foster homes. Each home will take up to about 11 or 12 kids, and there's a married couple that live there and take care of the children. So any given day, in fact today we have 53 children living at the children's neighborhood.
Oh my goodness.
The noise level is a little bit higher now that school's out.
I'm sure it is.
But it's absolutely wonderful to see them all running around and playing and having a good time and being carefree.
So you definitely are culturing that safe environment, getting them out of the experience that they were in and providing them with something that's safe and fun. I give them some security, which is very, very good.
Yes.
Now, I know you have some recent, fun, exciting things going on at Children in Crisis.
Yes, we do.
There's the Ty Pennington home.
Right.
Tell me a little bit about that home.
Well, Bill Pennington came to me a few years ago and said, I'd like to do something in honor of my son's death, Ty. And I said, well, we got a room naming opportunity or something like that. And he said, no, I want to build a home.
That's
I
awesome.
said, that's pretty expensive because we have to build educational standards and sprinkler systems and emergency generators and all that. And he said, tell me how much it is. And,
so is that home complete right now?
It is very close.
Okay.
It looks like it'll be opening probably in September.
Oh, good.
So it'll increase our capability, and instead of having 53 kids every day or 50 kids, we'll have 60 kids every day that live at the children's neighborhood.
Okay, well, very good. Now, some other things that you have the emergency shelter.
Yeah, we're expanding the emergency shelter.
Okay.
In fact, in the past, our house parents have been shift workers.
Okay.
Wonderful, dedicated people.
Right.
But we wanted to move toward the live-in house parent model for the emergency shelter as well as the other homes that we have and the other homes. And so we had to add on 2 additional bedrooms for the house parents to live in, and then a respite house parent to live there. So that was made possible by a donation with the Okaloosa Walton Child Care Services when they disbanded, and some very wonderful support of the community with D.L. Curtis Construction, so it is almost finished, and we will be, in fact, in July, we will ask a new set of house parents to start living there.
Oh, that's awesome.
And now it's a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week facility ready for the children anytime that they need us. So we'll have to supplement supplement that married couple with a night worker and a day worker.
Right.
But it'll be so much better to have mom and dad there.
Oh, I know. Well, just the safe environment, as I have said before, is really, really important. And all the stuff that Children in Crisis is doing for our community and for those children, just words cannot express how much we appreciate, what you're doing at the facility. Now, I know fundraising for a not-for-profit is, important, and so you host a variety of events throughout the year.
Yes.
Tell me about some of the ones that are upcoming and how people can find out about those information.
Well, number one, the most important thing of what I do every day is focus on the children, make sure they're safe and have what they need. And number two is to have the funding to do that.
That's right.
So,
that's important.
Actually, our next event coming up is Smoke on the Coast with the Destin Commons, and what a wonderful event. They have the barbecue cook-off and little refreshments, and then fireworks out there, and that's always on July 3rd over at Destin Commons. So we'll have probably 40 or 50 volunteers running around trying to do all those things that we need to do, and they're very supportive to us as well.
Okay.
So we're just happy about that. That's going to be a big deal.
That will be a big deal.
Yeah.
What is, and then you have also Toys for Tots, or something that you do in December.
December is Toys for, usually the week before Thanksgiving, so it's usually in November, Toys for Tot, and that's sponsored by the Harley's Owners Group of Fort Walton Beach and Emerald Coast Harley Davis. They just do a great event for us, and it's a parade all the way to the Mullet Festival Fairgrounds, and collect the toys, and collect funding, gift cards, and all that.
Right.
And they really make Christmas and throughout the year special for the kids.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So in addition to the special events, the fundraising, you also have other ways that people can contribute if they want to Children in Crisis. Can you go over some of those ways?
Of course, let me mention July 16th we have the jet ski poker run. So that's going to be fun.
That would be fun.
Yeah, it's going to be start off at Fuddpuckers on the island.
Okay.
And, but we just need people to help in any way they can, whether it's volunteering. By the way, I do yard maintenance every Saturday morning, 8 to 12.
My daughter actually did participate in that once. She was through the high school, and she needed her cast hours and picked that as an event, and she enjoyed it immensely.
Wonderful support. I hope I didn't work too hard.
No, you didn't.
Okay.
You didn't.
But so from that small level all the way up through helping hands in the homes for the children, and then the donated support and food in our pantry, and we also have some programs. One of my favorite is Kids Club. And to be a member of Kids Club, that's our donors that give at least $1,000 a year.
Okay.
And we, of course, we put their name in the newsletter, but the in-kind donation really help our budget, because every penny that I don't have to spend on food that somebody donates, that's one less fundraiser I'm going to have to have.
Well, Ken, I appreciate all that you have done at the Children in Crisis, and I also want to thank you for being a new board member this year.
Yes, I'm enjoying this, really.
And also leading the community outreach program. So
which is tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock.
Tomorrow morning.
Yes.
So, and that's the first
Tuesday
of every month, so anyone can come to that if they choose to.
Yes, so if you miss this program tomorrow, you can come next month.
Okay, well, again, thank you for coming today and sharing about Children in Crisis and all that you're doing within the community.
Thank you so much, Tammy.
We will be right back, and we will be talking about coffee products and a rebranding with Kevin Cagle.